Tehseen, you've just heard Mr. Gaur. He's saying you are seeing this as regressive. You are seeing this as the government entering an individual's bedroom. You are seeing this as an infringement on your privacy, but it's actually to protect women who live in these relationships and children that may be born subsequently.
When you have nothing to say, you make a jalebi and you say the same thing using half-baked information or half-fried information, you serve that jalebi. Yes, the DAV Act protects the women, so why the need for another law? The same DAV Act protects the child born out of a living in relationship. So then why another law? Now, he says relationships that come that two brother-sister cannot get married. So because two brother-sister cannot get married, I have to go to a religious priest to say I'm not brother-sister. I mean, can you imagine what they're talking about? And then hypothetically you can get married because you're not brother-sister. Aise nahi aise khao jalebi. What are you talking? One is you think people are fools. One is you say it confidently and you believe everyone is a fool and you'll say whatever. Look, this is the government in your bedroom. It's very, very scary. And this is not only going to destroy the Uttarakhand economy, this is actually going to sort of, this is now we're heading towards what used to be the old Saudi Arabia, the present day Iranian regimes where you have moral policing. This is completely bizarre. If I'm 18 and the government wants my vote above 18, why does the government care who I'm living with? Number one, why should my parents be informed if I don't want them to inform? He says, oh, why do you take maintenance from your parents? Is that a legal act? My mother stopped giving me at 14, 15. I can take her to court. What? I mean, anything you come up with, this is just to make an argument sound coherent. What is the legal act for? You have to take maintenance from parents till 25. Is there some act like that? Anything you come up with and you see on TV. Now, most important and scary part, the magistrate has that. So the magistrate knows who's the different religion, who's different caste, and that data will obviously go out to the vigilante groups, which will come harass you, blackmail you. Now, answer simple question. He himself says, what if two boys are living? How do you know the two boys are not in a relationship? Two girls are living. How do you know the two girls are not in a relationship? No answer there. Say a boy and a girl are living platonically. They've come to Delhi from Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra. They're living platonically. Are they a live-in or not a live-in? And the Uttarakhand Police Act says you have to register your tenants. So register the tenants. What is that? Why does the police need to know if you are in a relationship? Okay, and what is a relationship? What if I'm in a relationship with somebody but I'm not having sex with her? Or two people are in a relationship but they're not having sex? What if they're not in a relationship but they're having sex? Have we asked these questions? Or this is a brainchild of somebody, it just comes up and then you say anything from anywhere and you come on national TV and say it confidently? What if two people are in a relationship and decide, listen, we want to preserve our virginity until marriage? And what if two people say we are in a situationship? We just want to have sex. We want to enjoy with each other, but we don't want to get in a relationship. We are not even in a relationship. Forget a marriage later on. We're just having a relationship which is physical. How is that defined? Who's defining that? How are they defining that? Anything they come up and say.
Lalita Kumar Mangalam, if you read the live-in part of the UCC in Uttarakhand.
I mean, we've had complaints. I've had to deal with complaints from landlords when I was in the NCW, where they said that, parents come in and find out in relationships and then people talk and this and that and my rent is going down. All sorts of these sort of things also occur. Live-in, not live-in is more or less up to the couple. After the age of 15, 16, children think they know everything. They want to do everything, whatever. There are those. There are those who don't. Everybody is different. No, you can't paint everybody with the same brush. Here, my point is exactly this, that one of the reasons that this law, they say, has been brought in is to ensure not only the rights of the children who are born, and they have no rights otherwise, especially in terms of property maintenance and all the rest of it, but also cases where girls are being subjected to violence, whether economic, sexual, physical, etc. That is a good thing. But I don't think this religious, like I said it, I'm saying it again.
Give us the data.
Religious community, etc.
But give us the data.
Necessary. Data has to be given. I'm sure the government has the data. I'm not
give us the data. B, women are being subjected to cruelty even within marriages.
True.
Yes, and there is
but it is not outlawed.
But it is not outlawed. In fact, in Parliament,
listen, don't misquote me. I'm not saying this prevents it. I'm saying this law could be an opportunity or give, area for women who may be subject to this. some sort of access to protection.
ठीक है.
Or,
Okay, okay.
some sort of relief. I'm not saying it's going
But
to
that
prevent
access
it.
to, ma'am, but ma'am, as former NCW chairperson, ma'am, but ma'am, with due respect, as NCW chairperson, you know that law already exists that gives women that protection.
The registrar can take action against you, send you a notice. If you still don't register, you will have to go to jail. It's all in their manual. I'm not making this up.